maybe you've heard, there's a provincial election campaign underway in our province right now. Yeah, I know, a lot of people talking hockey, but we're focusing on politics. We wanted to take this chance to get to know the leaders of Alberta's provincial parties a little better. First up, the leader of the Alberta Party, Greg Clark. Thank you for coming in, Greg.
Thanks, Ted. Great to be here.
Question for you. A lot of people, they know what small L Liberal stands for, small C Conservative stands for, and there's two parties with those words in their names. So right off the get-go, the Alberta Party.
Yeah.
What can people expect if they vote for you and someone representing the Alberta Party?
I think they get balance.
Okay.
I think, like Albertans, the Alberta Party is balanced. We believe in good, strong fiscal management, taking care of our of dollars and making sure those dollars go to the front lines. We believe in public health care, public education, but I think equally important, we're optimistic. You know, there's a lot of great things about this province. We've got that new energy and enthusiasm, which I think has been missing from Alberta politics for a really long time.
Okay, and Greg Clark. Who's Greg Clark? If people, you know what? I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people probably seen the signs driving around the city for yourself and whatnot. But I mean, who is he? Who are you?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Created a consulting firm doing technology consulting in oil and gas.
I see.
I'm a
Okay.
dad. I'm married. I've got a couple of young kids in elementary school. Live and work in Calgary Elbow. And you know, I'm a Calgarian. I'm lucky enough to have been born here in the same year that the PC dynasty was established, 1971. So feel very lucky to have been part of such a remarkable community here in Calgary and in Alberta.
Okay, Alison Redford steps down, so the riding of Calgary Elbow comes open. Do quite well in the by-election, a decent showing. What did you do wrong during the by-election, and what have you learned from that to try to do right this time around?
Yeah, I'm not sure we did much wrong in the
Okay.
by-election. You know, I think things went really well, and what I loved about that experience and what I love about this experience and being involved in politics at all is the people who get involved with it, the volunteers. We have the most remarkable volunteers on our team. We have incredible energy and enthusiasm, and you know, other parties, the PCs in particular, have money. Money can't buy volunteers, it can't buy enthusiasm.
Sure.
So you know, we made a great connection with the people in Calgary Elbow. It helps certainly being from the community. I'll point out my opponent on the PC side is not from the community, and I'm not sure, in fact, any of the other people running in Calgary Elbow this time are. So that helps a lot, knowing the neighborhoods, knowing the neighbors, and you know, making sure people realize I'm always going to stand up for my community and for my neighbors. And it really turns out this time around, it is a two-horse race.
Sure.
It is the PCs or me. I was a close second in that by-election.
Yeah.
And I'm really confident this time around.
Only about 800 votes
votes
shy. It was actually very close.
It was very, very
Yeah.
close. So I think that proved that we're viable.
Yeah.
I think we're viable very, very much so in Calgary Elbow, but elsewhere in the province as well.
Yeah, it's staying focused on Calgary Elbow. A lot of people were saying that the Liberal Party's kind of stole votes away from you and the Alberta Party. Would you ever come together with the Liberals and run one candidate per riding type thing, or?
You know, right in this election, my focus is on Gordon Dirks
Sure.
and the PCs and
Sure.
giving the people at Calgary Elbow a compelling choice. You know, over time, it really is up to the members of our party.
Yeah.
You know, I get exactly one vote at Alberta Party conventions, just like every other member. And so it'll have to be driven by the grassroots, driven by our membership. We saw what happened with Wild Rose joining the PCs. That was a backroom kind of deal, and that really made a lot of people angry.
Sure.
So whatever would happen in the future would have to be driven by the members of the Alberta Party and other parties.
All right, very good. If people want to find out more about you and the Alberta Party, how do they do that?
albertaparty.ca or
Okay.
greg-clark.ca.
Greg-Clark.ca.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
stuff. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in.